Majak Daw. Morning.
Morning, Neil.
Thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
Okay, you came here at age 11, so you probably were in the position at that age that some of these young troublemakers were.
Yeah, that's right. I came here when I was 11 and I didn't speak a word of English, so had to work on that. But I don't think, well, when I was 11, I wasn't definitely breaking into cars or stealing people's phones.
Did you get into any trouble?
No, I didn't. I came from a pretty strong family, mum and dad, and they made sure I did the right thing or I was in trouble. So.
Did you feel isolated? You're even at 11, I assume you were tall. You're a big, strong man. You stand out without your colour, without being black. You'd stand out anyway with your physique. Did you feel isolated or different?
I did at the time. Coming here, I didn't. I didn't feel I was part of the place. For obvious reason, my skin colour, spoke differently. I mingled with the South Sudanese community, and I think at the time it didn't really affect me too much as a young kid because I came home and I was in a protected environment, so it didn't really affect me too much.
Protected, you mean at home?
At home, yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever feel? Do you think you or people? Do you think you could have gone off the rails at any stage as an 11-year-old or 12-year-old?
I think it's really impossible for me to go off the rails because, I come from a big family. Mum and dad we've migrated from Sudan and lived in Egypt for a while, and then when we moved here, so dad really set some really strong foundation for me and my brothers and sisters to follow through, and for what they've been through, they taught me values from a young age, and I think that's really helped me and held me in good stead to where I am now.
As a man of Sudanese background, what does it do to you when you see a gang out at Caroline Springs, kids as young as 10 and 11, mostly of Sudanese origin, probably Australian born, but given their age, but mostly of a Sudanese origin? How do you feel about that?
I feel terrible. I think it's really, at times I've felt helpless because I was once in those kids' shoes. I can relate to them being coming from South Sudan, but these kids, some of them are as young as 11, and in most cases they come from single parent homes. Mum would be at work all day, and there'd be no father figure telling the kid from what's right and wrong, and they go out, they get influenced by their peers, and everyone know when they're young how easy it is to get into trouble. But it's really disappointing because most South Sudanese people have come to this country to better their lives. We've left a war-torn country to come here. I don't think the last thing our parents want us to be doing is be causing problems and setting a bad image for ourselves.